going on, guys? Junaid here from Bring It Coaching, and today is the 30th? Is it 30th? 30th of September, and we're in the Bring It studio, and we've got Rich Levy coming down, who's going to be delivering a deadlift workshop right here in the gym for our members and our community, highlighting the deadlift, the exercise itself, some common faults, some tips and some tricks around the deadlift exercise. Let's get it going. Over to you, Rich. Let's go, mate. Let's go.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Really pleased to see you all giving up your time on a Saturday. As Junaid said, my name's Richard. I'm originally from London. I've been coaching for over 25 years. I moved to Coventry about 15 years ago to study sports science, and that's how I met Junaid, and then we've stayed friends ever since. My background and speciality is working with athletes as a strength and conditioning coach, but I also do personal training for like the general public as well. The reason why we do it is that, one of the main reasons for me is obviously, there's massive health benefits to it in terms of, like you're developing strength in your hips and your knees and also your back as well. It's a fundamental movement. Fundamental movement meaning it's a movement that we do in everyday life where we're twisting, bending, kind of like we're up and down. Termed as the king of exercises because of, the benefits in terms of like strength, muscle building, fat loss as well. I think you would agree with me, over 90% of your muscles you're actually using when you're doing this. So, it has massive benefits in terms of like a strength, like building muscle, the functional side of things as well, but obviously like burning fat as well. So there's 5/6 steps to getting this right. All right, feet underneath the bar. Okay, so the bar is cutting your foot in half. Okay, so there's a space between the bar and your shins, roughly around about 2 inches. You bend forward, reach down, your grip's the second part. From there, nice tight grip, drive your knees out and sit down. At the same time, what you're trying to do is pulling your shoulder blade back. Can you see that, guys? Yeah. And this might be difficult for some of you because for you, those of you who sit down for long periods in a day, you might have a desk job and you've got that kind of posture where your shoulders are slightly forward, and I'm telling you to draw it back. That might feel really uncomfortable for some of you. So before you actually pick the bar up off the floor, there's a little bit of slack in the bar. There's a little bit of play in the bar. So what we want to do is we want to pull on that bar, drive your knees out, shoulder blades back, and keep everything nice and tight. Yeah? I can feel everything switched on. Here, my back's tight. Yeah, my arms are tight, and what I mean by tight, they're tense, everything's tensed. And then from there, all you've got to do, okay, from that position there, is drive into the floor with your feet, okay, and then pull it at the same time, okay, and then lock out at the top. So what I do is from here, I breathe in and hold my breath. It's a bracing movement. It's what we call a diaphragmatic breathing, where you're actually breathing into your stomach. You know how babies breathe? When babies breathe in their stomach, it expands. That's what we're looking at. So it's not a chest breath. It's not like, yeah, you breathe, yeah, and you're bracing your stomach.
Right, right. Right, mate. Half nine,
Okay, right, so try and straighten your feet here.
That's what I have a problem with.
Okay, so
For some reason,
you need to work on flexibility. Your calves are tight. A lot of foam rolling, a lot of stretching. You can still do the lift, but obviously what's causing you to do that is tightness in these muscles here. So get yourself nice and tight. Take the slack out of the bar. Remember what I said about the slack, yeah? Okay. Yeah. Keep the bar close. Okay, breathe out. And breathe in again, set your breath. Yeah, get air in your stomach and slowly down. Okay. So less bending the knee when you're lowering it down. Yeah, it's like a Romanian deadlift. I don't know if Junaid's gone through that with you. It's like a Romanian deadlift, yeah? So it's soft knee, not too much, yeah? So breathe in. And then when you go past the knee, and then, yeah? All right. Reset your breath and slow you down again. Okay. Okay, cool. So just at that end range, you kind of look at it. If you had 150 kilos on there, you'd know about it. All right, so you've got to stay tight from top to bottom. Yeah, guys, a common thing with lifters, okay, especially guys, is you'll see this, yeah? This looks really good and then, okay? Don't ever do that. It can be potentially very, very damaging. You want to have full control of the movement from like top to finish. If you're really looking to develop like strength and size, it's the lowering part of the movement which is going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. It's what we call the negative, the eccentric phase. So from here, okay, yeah, breathe in, hold your breath, yeah? I'm going to get you guys to just lower under a count of 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I can feel that in my core, my backside, everything. If you want to develop strength fast, do that. I'd say a little bit higher. Almost, it's almost like
high, what do
squatting.
you mean by?
Yeah. Okay. Right, see where my hips are related to my knee?
Yeah.
You're here. Oh, you're sitting too deep. Yeah, okay. So your position is really good here, but you don't want to be loose. I would grip the bar, yeah, and just get tight. So you're driving out here, yeah, and then dropping your belly down, and you'll feel that. It's almost like you're doing, from here, you're doing that. Because your chest will automatically lift once you stand up straight. So that, yeah. So from here is, yeah, chest up, shoulders back, stomach automatically engages. And if you're like this, then your stomach you lose that stability. Does that make sense? For general health and well-being, but obviously for performance as well, good flexibility is going to serve you really well. It's only a few minutes a day that you've got to do. It's important for just your energy levels. It helps you to relax. You can function and move a lot better, but you'll perform a lot better as well. You won't feel stiff and tight when you're trying to get into certain positions and so on. So, you can put just a basic program together for you. I do it with my clients, just a few minutes a day, like 10 minutes a day, that's all it takes. So much research out there on how the benefit it has to like your health. Even if you struggle with like stress or even like sleeping as well, just doing a few stretches before bedtime can help to relax your mind and body, help improve the quality of your sleep. It's really good in terms of like relaxation. If you're like really stressed and stuff, just doing some stretching, a little bit of yoga, it will serve you well, guys. Believe you me, I'm telling you.
Yoga Tuesdays, everybody. We've got a class coming.
It's really good. It's going to be really good, so especially for the guys who feel a little bit tight in the hips and the lower body in the calves and stuff. Once you loosen up, it won't feel as challenging.
The thing with the stretching, it's not very exciting, isn't it?
No. Yeah.
So people tend to just not do it. But there will be a point like myself where I've not stretched for so long periods, where I'm just super tight, and then it transfers over into the training. Do you know what I mean? And before you know it, you're going to pull something.
Yeah.
It's the boring stuff, but it's necessary, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It has to be done.
It has to be done.
So when you engage yourself
Yeah.
when you're doing the deadlift, is that the same method you use when you're doing your pressing and your squatting? The same?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So you're doing a squat, at the beginning of the squat is get nice and tight. That creates that internal tension. That internal tension is where your body's stiff. That stiffness is what's going to give you stability. And you bench press lying down on the floor. It's exactly the same thing. Breathe in. Get nice and tight. Slowly down. It's the same.
They want you back in for the squat.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
We'll give you the keys.
Yeah. Just reach out to me. I mean, I'm on social media if you guys have got like any issues and stuff, or you got any questions. Just like reach out to me if you're struggling or need some feedback. Just video yourself and then send that to me. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to come back and do like another workshop and stuff.
Oh, it was really good. Very informative. Definitely learned quite a lot. Good techniques that I've picked up as well. Particularly like the sumo squat, sumo deadlift compared to the traditional one. But yeah, it was generally really, really good.
I'm definitely gonna use the techniques that I learned, especially the breathing technique and positioning your lower hips and your neck to be in line with your back. So yeah, I'm gonna use it all.
Yeah, workshop was great. Just did a deadlift workshop with Rich, and we're learning the technique, the stance, the breathing, engaging the core, and he showed us, broke it down like step by step. But it's upon us now to keep practicing until we get it as like second nature. Just go in and grip the bar correctly, and hopefully that will eliminate injuries. And it's an all-round exercise for the whole body. So looking forward to it.
I think with deadlifts, I've been doing them for years, but I think over time when you're doing it alone, you kind of skimp on the form, and then you just want to push more weight. But I think I learned a lot in this workshop, and things are going to stick with me for a while.
That's a wrap on the deadlift workshop. A big thank you to Rich Levy for coming down, taking time out from his day, all the way from Coventry to the studio here at Bring It Coaching. So once again, thank you to Rich for coming down and spending the time with our members to improve and just learn more about the actual deadlift exercise. Here at Bring It Coaching, we try to give value to our members. So every month the plan is to get some workshops in just to help educate them and make them more aware of their own general health and well-being. So thank you to the members that came. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll put Rich's socials on the video so you guys can follow him for more information, and if you want to reach out to him, we'll put his socials down there so you can contact him. But once again, thank you to Rich, the members, and also Tommy for coming down and shooting the day for us. Until next time, guys, see you later.